any comments that you are listening to that are 1 week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 3.5 weeks ago, whatever, no one cares. Where was you at 30 days ago? Don't leave comments 2 days ago, 3 days ago, trying to tell somebody. Where was you at 30 days ago? I read a comment earlier today and it was like, this guy just makes his calls and stuff like that strictly off of Bitcoin. Well, we're gonna find out if that's true, and I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that information right off the bat because I have something that I want to show everybody. Here's the total crypto market cap. That means Bitcoin and every damn altcoin that you can even think about. That's the entire market. So even 7 days ago, because today, right? Today is the 17th, November 17th. So on November the 10th at 11 o'clock, I was on live pretty late that night. Somebody say amen to that. I showed you this entire chart. I drew it up in front of everybody 7 days ago for the entire crypto market cap, the total thing. And I said, you better hope we get back into that orange box. This one right here. Let me explain to you what this orange box is on the screenshot. Then we're going to go to the live chart here in a minute. So on the screenshot 7 days ago, I explained to people that this is a macro chart of the entire market. We're looking at a daily chart. And I was just showing them how Bitcoin was in a wide range of what we like to call consolidation. It's not really going crazy to the upside. It's not going crazy to the downside. It's just, it was consolidating. You would see your up move, then you're down to make some money. You would see it go up. This is the entire crypto market cap. You would see it rally up here, come back down, rally up, come back down, rally. But notice that it's inside of this box. But here's where you have a problem, because 7 days ago, I showed everybody the problem. I went in here and I drew this channel. And I said, guys, everything on the top side of this green solid bar is resistance. Everything on the bottom there is support, right? Support. And we broke out of this channel, which was great, except it wasn't all that great because we broke out, but we was under the box. Yikes. That's 2 days of resistance. This was a daily chart. We got resisted twice. If you knock on somebody's door, right, and they don't answer it the first time, and you knock on the door again, and they don't answer it, right, they're not home. This is a problem. I said, if we don't get back in that orange box, look at the white line that I drew. Remember, this is the entire crypto market cap. I drew a big ass line right here. I said, you go from here and you come slamming down. The entire market cap was $3.55 trillion. So now you got crybabies out here today, but I'm not going to listen to it because you see these two candles right here and that white line. Look at the market now. That means from here, 7 days ago, from here, I warned you. And now the market has came and it is snatched. Follow the bouncing ball. Hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions, $465 billion has been snatched out of your altcoins and Bitcoin. I don't want to hear crybabies today at all. Because if somebody tells you 7 days ago, if you don't get back in that orange box, this is going to happen, that is exactly what happened. Almost $500 billion has got snatched out of the market and people didn't want to listen. Why are you crying? I don't understand. Can you imagine if somebody came to you? This is why, listen, this is why politicians, people that are in corporations, people that are in inside trading groups and stuff like that, this is why they make all the money. Can you imagine if you was just talking to someone and they say, hey, listen, bro, I'm looking at the charts. And if we don't get back inside of this orange box, a potential $500 billion could get snatched out of your altcoin positions and your Bitcoin stuff. How much? About $500 billion. Like you talking about like close to like $500 billion? Yeah. If you was in a close quarter conversation and somebody told you that, and you knew that this person was somebody that knew how to chart, you wouldn't listen to that? Well, guess what? I gave everybody information. You know how many people will laugh at you if you tell them, hey, if you don't get back in this orange box, we you know what kind of courage it takes to tell people if you don't get back here and you draw a line that looks like this, do you know what type of courage that takes to do that 7 days ago? When the market is sitting at 3.55 trillion, that takes courage. But now I get an opportunity to tell you, I am a brave individual because I understand how to chart. That line is true. We went from here and we're getting slammed. I told everybody.